Alright, so this is the long-awaited-ish figure review for Optimus Prime, Dark of the Moon, with his Battleizer trailer. So here he is in his truck mode and trailer mode. He is currently hitched, so now he's not. There is a peg right there that goes into the peg hole. So line them up and boom. There you go. Wheels aren't moving for some reason. They should be, though. So he rolls, as rolling things should, and that's all great. Let's take the trailer off and away for a second, so we can take a look at the truck. Now, I am not a car guy, so I don't know what kind of truck this is supposed to be, but hey, it's Optimus. So there he is from the side. I am missing his door pieces, but I will show where they go in robot mode. Here's the back, the other side, the front, and then the undercarriage. Now, as this is my first Transformer review, I don't have anything to compare him with, unfortunately. And I don't plan on doing that for this guy, but I believe he's like... I don't actually know what size he is. Memory serves, there's Voyager, there's Leader, and there's Commander. So I would say this dude is a Voyager size, but altogether he's Commander, I think. I don't know. But anyway, let's start transforming him. So unpeg these. So there's this little red peg where my thumb is that's pegged into that right there. Do that on both sides. And then just untab. There's a tab here that goes into that there. So just untab that, and boom, he's got wings. So you have Optimus Prime in flight mode, almost. Anyway, you're going to want to turn these right pieces so that that peg now goes into that hole. And then you're going to have this peg hole meet this peg. And then this tab meets that slot. So fold them all up, and then peg it in. And then take what are very obviously his feet, unpeg them from behind the cab. The legs tab in to the crotch, so take those out, bring the legs down. And here we have this. So just put that down and put this down as well. Well, first, take what will be the chest down first. Move these out of the way. Those doors would tab in to here and lock that on one place and hide the robot mode arms. Take what will be the robot mode arms, straighten them out, unpeg them, and then swing them out to the side. Lift this section back to reveal the head, which is on a spring, so it's spring loaded. And now we can put that piece there, and then just bring this up, fold it down. These two notches will go into these two tabs. Push them all in, get them standing, straighten out the arm. Raise up the camera. Oh. Excuse me, raise this one up. Too far. There we are. So these two pegs will peg into these two holes in the chest. There's a peg hole right where his crotch is, and a peg right there. So according that down, sandwich it into place. Fold this back and then down. Take his fists, there's a slider, and just slide his fist forward, which will bring the door down. Second first, same as the first. Bring that door down. And there is Movie Optimus in his incomplete robot mode. And there he is in all of his later glory. He comes about to around 8 inches. For centimeter folk, he comes about roughly 21 centimeters. Now this is going to be a first. So posability, head is on a swivel, so full 360, which is nice. Arms can do full 360, loop-de-loop, as long as you move that out of the way. Arms can go out that far and up. You have knee bend out there. No knee swivel, really. No hand articulation either. Legs can go up that far, back that far, so he can totally do the splits. He's got a knee joint right there, and then his foot can go down, but that's more so for combining with the trailer. No waist articulation, no ab crunch, no nothing else. So overall, pretty standard for a Transformer of this age, I think. Oh, wonderful. Okay, there we go. So there's Optimus. Now, let's move him up to the side and deal with this big trailer. So there's the trailer. So here it is on its side. Can barely fit in the screen. From this blue piece all the way to the end, it's almost an actual foot long. Damn. Or 30 centimeters. Or whatever the equivalent to that is. So there's the one side. There's the back, where, that would drop down. The other side. The front. The top. And the bottom. So let's start transforming this thing. Let's remove this gun, which is kind of unnecessary. And let's start by standing him up straight. So first, let's actually bring you back down. These pieces will untab from the side of the foot. So that orange tab, I don't know how clear that's showing up, but where I'm pointing, there's a tab right there that gets pegged into a hole right where my finger is on top of. So we do that for both sides. These arms are supposed to peg in. Let me raise it up again. So these holes where my finger is pointing do have this peg, but sometimes they don't line up and sometimes they don't work, so I just leave it as is. But we can now spread the wings to the best of our ability. Go top side again. So spread the wings. Lift this section up. Lift this piece up and away. One of them is indeed broken, unfortunately. Grab this, and push your thumb on the other side. And that's how you get that disengaged. And then both of those two bumps will peg into these black pegs, or peg holes, on the back. So there we go. Now the instructions do tell you to fold the tires down, like so. But I personally don't like that look, so I just keep them flipped up, because it hides the tires. Next, we want to take this panel and just fold it out. Do this on the other side. Then, one moment. All right, next we're going to want to take these ones and also untab them. They also get tabbed in as well. This tab and this tab get plugged into the back of the wings. But you don't really need to worry about that. lift him up just slightly to lift these pieces up and over, and they will form the big feet. And then unpeg the back wings and unpeg them from each other to the best of your ability. And then just spread them one click. Then pick that back up. And there is the Battleizer almost complete. Now we just gotta get him ready as well. So, lift up what will be the arms, up and away, unfurl them, unfurl the hand, excuse me, flip the fist out, and then just bring that down. Do the same for the other side. And there we are. Move this crotch piece down. Move these two right bits out of the way. Put these two leg pieces down. And just spread the legs. And then do one click on both sides. And there is the Battleizer. All ready for Optimus. Now I am going to move back because I want to have the entire thing in shot. As I can get it to be. There we go. Alright, so how do we fit Optimus in? Well, the only real prep you need to do with Optimus here is just grab him and then flip his feet down. And that's literally it. So, these holes on his soles go into these pegs right there. His crotch will get pegged into this black piece right where my finger is. Where the tractor piece went into, that will peg in right there. And then that square will peg in to that black piece right there. Put the feet in. There. Peg that into the waist for extra security. Now with the arms, they get wrapped around, and this peg will actually go into the fist. So just gotta line it up. And there you go. And there is Ultimate Optimus Prime. Now, I believe this isn't from the movie Dark of the Moon. It's just like a thing that kids could ask for on Christmas. Believe me, I would know. And yeah, there's Optimus, all combined up. There we go. And these are supposed to go back a bit, but nah, oh well. Yeah, pretty good display piece. Paint to transform-ish. Has a massive wingspan. So from there, yeah, more than 2 feet, / more than 60 centimeters. So yeah, his wingspan is great, and he is a little over a foot tall / 30 centimeters. That is insane. Now, what do we do with this? Well, we flip this around. And what you're supposed to do, and can do, is this peg gets put onto, or this peg hole gets put onto that peg right there. And he has a mask. as you can see, and he can hold it with these great bits. And what you can do is pull this back and get some noises. But unfortunately, I do not have batteries, and I don't know what they take either. Nor do I care, to be honest. So what I end up doing, for the most part, is I just lock it in to where it's supposed to go. It can be a bit tricky to get it plugged in, but I have it set up like this, where it's like this, where the mask is folded over and the gun is folded back. It's kind of like a backpack thing. Like that. That's what I tend to do. So there is Optimus Prime in all of his glory. Not bad. Now, again, I know I said I wasn't going to do size comparisons until I reviewed the figure, but once Koromon ends, I do plan on doing 2 weeks worth of reviews, 5 days during those weeks, of some Power of the Primes figures. So here is Abominus, next to Ultimate Optimus. So there's those two. And Abominus will be the first of the two, because I actually like Abominus. And then here is the mess. They're in shambles. So there's that. So that has been my figure review of Transformers Dark of the Moon Ultimate Optimus Prime.